Justin Saenz, which is Eddie's brother, which is awesome. Dude, you know how many times your name comes up in the freaking podcast?
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't listen to this podcast.
It's all good. It's just funny because like the first thing that got me thinking was in a few of the beginning episodes we would talk a lot about like interstellar aliens and kind of like that.
Yeah,
just general,
that's kind of my alley. Yeah.
General conversation, right? And one time Eddie's like, man, we need to get my brother in on this conversation. I'm like, we'll get there, and that was like 4 months ago. Like that's like a long time ago. And then recently, finally, even Brian was like, dude, we've been saying that forever, and Brian's not here, so he's missing out on this first conversation. But before we get into the aliens and and that stuff, well, how would you describe your high school experience as a whole?
Stressful. To put it in one word, being salutatorian is not easy. It's definitely it was a challenge to keep it, but I tried to have fun here and there. I mean, but
would you say it was stressful the whole 4 years, like just to try to keep, like, you know, did you know your ranking right away? Or like how, when did that start taking place?
Celebrating. I was very happy that I got to give a speech. I think that I gave a good speech.
Good. Good.
Yeah, I was very happy to give that. And yeah, like after graduation, I was just like, finally took it in. Like, yeah, I graduated salutatorian. Like, it feels really good. And actually today we finally like hung up all my plaques that I got from all that because they were handing out like a bunch of them. I think I have like 3 plaques just for being salutatorian, which is so like ridiculous. But
it's almost redundant. At some
exactly.
Point. Especially like it's like, okay, we've had this.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
We've had the event itself, and then to get some more, recognition trophies for sake of.
And so we finally like hung those up on my wall and stuff. So that's all finally over, and it's good. I like being able to say that I was salutatorian. It's
that's
a nice
good.
Feeling, so.
That's definitely I would have to say that's a good thing, that you should cherish the accomplishments, and then come August 21st when you leave, you're able to just to move forward and keep going, which I think is interesting. I know that transition, I think everybody deals with it differently, and in your case, for me, the way I think about those meetings you have, that's what I would categorize them as now. It's like a business thing. Like, you just have something, and you have to make sure you're there from 6 to 8 or whatever the times are. And it's so you have to change your normal. You have to change your norm to be able to adapt and get out of. Essentially, that's still getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and well, that was very much out of my comfort zone. 'Cause be afraid to, or be ashamed to die until you have made some victory for humanity. Forest Man.
So that's it. It'll be on the interwebs on Thursday.
That was fun.
Right?
Yeah, that was
Goes
fun.
by quick, right?
I want to keep doing it. I should have me on more.
Dude, we haven't had a 2-hour podcast or close to 2-hour podcast in a long time.
You're welcome.